welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I definitely need coffee this morning. How about you? Wow. I'll wait till a couple people get through with their commercial land, and then we will start talking and crocheting. So what's in your cup this morning or this afternoon if you're watching it later? What's in your cup? I have coffee, and pardon me for a moment while I guzzle this down. Good morning, Robin. Alice, I saw that thread. It came up just as I popped on. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Alice. It's good to see you. Yes. Guzzle time. Guzzle time. Oh, goodness. I tried to give myself time to get in the shower, but that hot water felt so good. I think I stayed there a little too long this morning. Good morning, Jessica. Good to see you. Valerie has a large coffee. Good for you. Alice, you didn't want to do chores, did you? No way. No way. Oh my goodness. It's Wednesday. It's Wip Wednesday. So it's time to start working on a project that you started and you need to finish. And I don't know about your household, but I have plenty of those. So I brought out a little tiny project that I had started a while back. I think it was like 2 shows back or something like that, 2 episodes back. And so anyway, I'm going to try and finish this because it's easy. And yeah, because it's easy. So how about that? I just need to take a big deep breath for a moment and figure this thing out called Wednesday morning. I'm going to move you a little closer so that I can sit back and relax just a little bit. Let's see. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. All right. And yeah, so we're going to see lots of good cars and different things go by. Oh boy, that's just what we need, right? Yes. So how is everyone this morning? I am tired. I'm just feeling really exhausted. And yeah, I feel like I could sleep 24/7 right at the moment. I am so exhausted from the inside out. So yeah. And my Crojo is kind of down in the boop boop. Oh my goodness, Alice already finished her coffee, and it might be a too big coffee day. Yeah. I don't know if that would even do it for me. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, did you see that little bit of rain? We had rain yesterday, which was unusual for here. Right now, anyway. We're not getting a lot of rain, but yesterday was nice. When I came out on the deck this morning, there's puddles, little puddles on the deck, so that shows me that it did rain. Of course, now we're getting little mosquito things. Oh, great. And it's just really kind of muggy feeling out here. Yeah. But I think it's all good. Yeah, I can see a little bit of rain coming from the trees behind me. If you see a little drop every now and then, I think it's just drippies from the tree. Yeah, like that. Did you see that? Right here, there was a drippy. So what is on your hook today that you are going to be whipping with me today? Oh, Jessica, it's 36 degrees there, and a freeze warning is on your phone. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, I forgot to look at the temperature for here today, but it feels muggy. And it's definitely not cool. Not cool. Oh, Diane, good morning to you. Diane is making a baby blanket. And Jessica started a poncho yesterday. Oh, good thing you started it yesterday. So today it can be your whip for Wip Wednesday. Woo woo. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. 43 degrees there, Diane. Woo. Yeah. That's nice. That's a nice temperature. Nice. And Alice is making seatbelt covers to add to her table for her next show Saturday. Alice has another show coming up Saturday. Valerie is finishing up her second market bag. That's right. Monday you were making 4 of them, right? And so you're finishing up your second market bag. That's good. That's good. So you have you have 2 more whips after you finish this one. 2 more market bags to finish, right? That's awesome. Whew. Pardon me. TR in North Carolina. Yeah. So it's really good to see everyone, and I'm glad that you're here. Happy Wip Wednesday. I'm going to start crocheting on this. I'm going to pull you down just a little bit so that you can see the whipping going on. I'm going to whip this thing into shape. Right. So I don't want it to go on the ground because the ground is a little wet. So I'm going to tuck it under my arm and see if I can do it that way. Yes, so this is what I had finished. And this is on my, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, and I need 30, so I can finish this part today. And then all I have to do is add, some scrubby yarn and finish up the next section. Let me see, let me hold it up here. Yeah, that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. So, you know, in all of the packing and the moving and everything, I've lost a couple things, but I think that they are on my craft table, which is still piled high with stuff. So that is something that I'm going to have to go through and figure out what to do with. I think I need to work on that right after this episode so that I can then go and work on emptying some boxes, sorting through some stuff so that I can sort those and empty those and get those going. So, yeah. So I'm having fun with this because it's just a simple single crochet. You can talk and do a single crochet at the same time. So that's 21. And that's what I love about these simple projects, right? Now, amigurumi, I cannot sit and chat with you while I'm doing that because, you know, you have to follow each row. Usually has a different pattern, or each row is, you know, it's like do 5 rows of this and then do whatever. And, you know, you can't count your 5 rows or you'll be counting them over and over and over and over again. Let's see what my friends are chatting here. I think that there's some interesting chatting going on. Let's take a look. Oh, it's 54. Okay, 54 in North Carolina. So that's a nice temperature too, Valerie. That's a really nice temperature. Alice says, I made the mistake of booking a show this Saturday and the next. She said, I've been crocheting studiously, so I have enough stuff. Good for you. Good for you. Just be careful of your hands. You know, don't overwork your hands, or maybe ice them down at night. You know, that might help. And thank you for the like reminder. If you are watching, if you would hit that like button, that thumbs up button, it would really, really bless me. So I really appreciate that if you do that. And let's see. Jay says, good morning, Jay. I didn't see you. You snuck in. And good morning, Naomi. I didn't see you either. You snuck in too. I'm planning on making a laptop bag for my friend's birthday. Should I use cotton or a blend? Ooh, what do you think, friends? A cotton or a blend? So cotton has a lot of stretch to it. A lot of stretch. Acrylic tends to, well, depending on the stitch, you know, you might get some stretch with it too. What do you think, my friends? Let's give Jay some help. He lives in California, so you don't want it to overheat on him. Yes. You know, a laptop cover. So is it going to be like a sleeve to then put in maybe a carry bag, or will it be the carry bag itself? Because that might make the difference. If it's a sleeve, I would probably opt for cotton, because it's just going to slip in there to keep it from, you know, getting knocked around with whatever else is in his bag. But if you're carrying it, I don't know. I would maybe do, I don't know if I would do a double strand or, yeah, I'm not sure. Help us out, friends. Help us out. Jessica says, I tend to read a pattern a few times and then you just start doing it and hope it looks like the picture. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, and Valerie always uses a row counter. Good for you, Valerie. Good for you. See, my memory is not good enough, so I would like use the row counter for like half the rows, and then the other half I'd be like, did I hit the row counter? And then I'd have to count again, adjust my row counter. What can I say? Oh, no, I'm a mess. I am a mess. Yes, a stiffer cotton so it doesn't stretch too much. And one general rule of thumb, the cotton, the homespun cotton that comes in the reels, it looks like, you know, a spool of fishing line. It kind of looks like that, but it's not fishing line. Obviously, it's cotton. That tends to be a rougher cotton, I would say. So, like a cotton that would hold up maybe a little better. That was a good idea, Alice. Ah, okay. Naomi is drinking a coffee, and she's got a market bag on her hook. I'm glad that y'all are doing market bags. I'm glad that the market bag little show sparked some interest in bags. I think I need to do a lot of market bags. There were some really cute ones. But since, you know, there's a couple farmers markets that go on through the summer, and it would be really nice to have some bags so that, you know, no matter what I buy at the market bag, I don't have to use their bags. I can just put it in one of mine. And I really like that idea. And I'm thinking, I don't know, if I got enough market bags together, I could maybe even sell them at the market in Dandridge, Tennessee. They just have a little market. Sometimes it's bigger than others. It really depends on, you know, the farms and who shows up. When hubby and I went last year, it was the end of the season. So I think that there was going to be one other market for the season, so it was like the next to the last one, and they were kind of dwindling down, and that was when a lot of people took like a little vacation or they had other things to do. And so anyway, that's what I found. But, you know, having maybe some crochet makes at that market, depending on how expensive it is to have a table, that might be, you know, a fun thing to do. I don't know. So, anyway, yay! I'm liking this a lot. Let's see what you're saying on here. Oh, good. Alice says she's been wearing compression gloves going to bed. Good. Jessica says probably a blend. Yeah. Okay, so it's a sleeve with a loop to close it over a button. So a sleeve is good. I would use a cotton for a sleeve. I would. Yeah, I would. Hey, Nancy, Little Treasures by Nancy. Hello, good to see you. And Ellie, good to see you. Good morning. It's good to see you. Nikki. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good morning. And market bags are getting popular in Canada. Very few plastic bags around stores no longer give them out. Woo. And you know, there are a couple stores, like Joann, remember? They weren't going to give you bags. And so I was like, in my mind, I'm like, no problem, because whenever I go to Joann, I always buy their little tote bags that are like $1. Sometimes they're 99 cents, sometimes they're $1.99, but you can use them over and over and over for a lot of different things. And so I usually always get, you know, one or two of those. So I thought, well, no problem. Whatever I buy, I can put in one of those. And, you know, when I get it home, I can fold it out and still use it or whatever, right? Rosie saw something. I don't know what. And so, yeah. So I thought, no problem. But then they changed their mind. The first time I went to a Joann after hearing that, I was like, oh, you can just, you know, use, I was like, oh, I forgot to get a bag. And she's like, no, that's okay. We changed the, you know, we're not charging you for bags anymore. And so they must have got a big backlash. I don't know. I mean, it didn't bother me any. I would just buy a bag, you know. But, you know, I bought a bag anyway. And I was like, no, that's okay. Just put it in this bag. That's okay. So she did that. But, you know, that was a while ago. Oh my gosh, that was last year. That was so last year. Oh, plastic bags are so last year. Yeah, I know. So, you know, and the thing is, like, when you do like a Walmart pickup, which I do, because I really have gotten bad about like going in stores. I could just be a hermit and stay home all day long. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to see anyone. In fact, you know, it's a perfect day if I don't have to see anyone. Isn't that bad? Oh my goodness. And I'm sorry, I just touched the microphone. But, you know, that's why having all of you as friends is really good for me, because otherwise I'm a hermit. It's really bad. And sometimes just the thought of going into a place, I have to be careful. You know, I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to become an agoraphobic, you know, where I don't want to leave the house ever, because I'm pretty close to that right now. And I guess I can thank 2020 for that, you know, because I just started staying in, I don't know. Thanks, 2020. Oh, my goodness. Does anybody else have that problem? You know, I don't want to let it go so far that, you know, I don't ever want to go out in public. I do like going out. You know, certain things I'm okay with, but just generally, you know, mixing with the general population, not really into it. Hey, Ellie. Okay, so Alice is thinking that the gloves help her. You know, if you wear them every night, it does help with the healing. Yes, you have to buy their reusable bags, but if you do a pickup at Walmart, they put everything in. Okay, Alice likes going out. She said going to the store is a big day out for her. That's awesome. I love it. One thing's for sure, you know, how Walmart has, you know, all of those things that just like spark your interest and they want you to buy. They put things on the end cap. They put like the Pioneer Woman. And then somebody else, Miranda Lambert has a line of kitchenware now that she has in Walmart also. very country. It's cute. So I'm glad that I don't go in because then I'm not tempted to buy stuff that I don't really need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. I'm getting close. So anyway, it is a good thing for me because then, you know, I don't get sucked in by all those fun things that, you know, you feel like, oh, I need to have that, you know. This would surely be good. But, you know, okay. Nikki makes Brandon do most of the Kroger shopping. But you'll go to Walmart with him though. Yeah. Well, you know, Kroger's just food, so you can make a list and let him go pick up the things, right? Pick up all the things that you need. Kroger's another one though, because they have those good sales. We don't have a Kroger here in near us in Central Florida where we are. So, oh, Jessica heard that Walmart was going to make people buy bags. I know, Diane, you have a bag full of bags, right? Yeah. Now, we end up reusing them. We use them for, you know, trash bags in our little tiny trash cans in the bathroom and, you know, different things like that. So that helps. That helps. You know, if we've gone on a trip and we have to clean out the car from all of the, you know, because when you're driving, you know, and if you have a can of a drink or a bottle of a drink or a bottle of water or whatever, and, you know, you're done, you just kind of toss it because you're on the road and there's only so much room right by your seat. So you put it right behind you. And then when you get there, you got to clean up your car. So we do that. You know, speaking of cleaning up my car, that is something that I have been really meaning to do, and I've never done it, is to make a little trash bin for my car. I'm thinking that I really need to do that. Now, we have bucket seats in the front, and then we have one of those tables that will fold down like this. And then when it's up, it has like a little squeeze handle thing there. And I know that it has an opening there because I sometimes get my purse strap caught on that when I'm trying to pull my purse out because I usually set it right there in the middle. So I know that there's something that I could attach a little bag to. And I'm just wondering if there's something, you know, on both sides. I'll have to check that out. But I have been meaning to make a little trash bin that I could use those Walmart bags and put it in there and line it with that. And I'm wondering, or if you have like a little, like a square container. Oh, yes. Oh, the reusable. Alice says, I use the plastic bags all the time for garbage. So now with no plastic, the reusable bags have become a problem. I have too many, but don't want to throw them out. So I miss plastic bags. Yeah. Yeah. When you repurpose them for something, it really is helpful. You know, and then when they take them away, I need to guzzle some coffee, guys. Let's have a guzzle party together. I need a drink. There we go. Oh, and you know, I'm wearing a white shirt. I just dripped coffee right down on my stomach. And it's about this big. This nice brown coffee stain on a brand new white shirt, I might add. Isn't that the way? Oh, it's been a confusing transition. I get that. Oh, I get that. You know, I don't know if they're ever going to do that here. Now, I know there are some stores like Aldi and Save-A-Lot. If you want a bag, you have to buy it. To buy a box online, never looked, but oh yeah, I did. I christened the shirt Nancy. Oh my gosh. Isn't that the way? It's like a nice white shirt. It's light cotton. It's so good in the summer because this is the only shirt, it's actually an undershirt, but it's a good one. I don't know if it's like Fruit of the Loom or Hanes. I'm not sure, but when I was in Tennessee 2 summers ago, and it was so hot in the summer, I would get so hot outside that this is the only shirt. I know I don't have to worry about getting that shirt dirty again, right? And that this is the only shirt that I could put on that would cool me down. So Diane says that she made rugs out of plastic bags for outside the camper. That's nice. Now, I have not crocheted with Plarn, which is plastic yarn. I have not crocheted with it, but I have heard that it tends to hurt your hands after a while. I don't know if it's the plastic slipping through your fingers that hurts. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but but I have heard that stuff falling from the trees. But I have heard that yes, Plarn. I have heard that it can hurt your hands. So I've never tried it. I do really like making baskets out of fabric. I really like that. It's something that I so enjoy because the baskets hold up so well. And you just use the basic principle of any round object, or like you can crochet in the round, or you can make a rectangle, and then you just go up the sides. You can use any basic pattern for that. So if you wanted a rectangle, you could make something like this with your fabric until it's the size of the base that you want, and then just start going up the sides. No increase, just go up the sides. And then for the very top, all you have to do is, when you get to the center of a row where you want a little handle, just crochet a little, excuse me, a little chain, and then connect it pretty close so that you have a little bit of a loop there. And then just remember what you did and do it on the other side. It's really super easy. There's so many times that you can make things without following a pattern. You just crochet with your heart. That's really fun to do. It's also fun to follow patterns, don't get me wrong, because there are some great designers out there who come up with some really amazing patterns. And so, of course, we want to follow those. But if you ever have a day where you are just not feeling it, you just need to sit and crochet, maybe do something super easy, like a single crochet for 30 rows, right? I mean, just something simple like that. Oh, Nancy, you made a small coaster. It was too much work for you? Oh, Nancy, are you losing your Crojo? Oh my gosh. My neighbor is cutting down tree limbs, and I didn't know he was going to do that today. Well, we are going to have to call this one a little bit early today, just because of that noise. Can you tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how annoying that is? Help me out. Give me a 1 through 10. I would like to know. Because that will help me gauge how much longer to stay live here. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, something like this is so easy to do. And then you don't have to think. Let's see. Oh, okay, Nikki says, I saved a bunch of good plastic bags to do that, but you haven't yet. Yes. And some lots, she said, of t-shirts to do the same. Ooh, you saved some t-shirts. That's awesome. Let's see. You want to try running yarn through epoxy and wrap it around a bowl or something, but you're not sure if it's going to make a big mess. I saw that. I saw that. I saw them doing that with like a balloon, and they made like a hanging lamp or something like that, right? That looked kind of fun. I always, whenever I see that though, I'm like, oh, is that a fire hazard? Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So I'm not sure. Yes. Oh, okay. A 1, a 4, a 5. Oh my goodness. Okay. How about now? Oh, you want to do a yarn bowl? That would be really awesome. I wonder if it would hold up. I wonder if it would hold up. So, yeah. So I'm going to finish this row. And I hope that you have a really wonderful day. A yarn bowl sounds amazing. You know, I have a lot of yarn balls that Mom rolled up for me, and those are the ones that I use in my scrap yarn projects. Oh, Alice says, I've made Christmas ornaments with crochet cotton and balloons. It's messy until dried. So you need to cover your table. You know, I was thinking about this last night. Nobody has newspaper anymore. Do any of you get a newspaper? I don't get a newspaper. I don't even know if they make newspapers anymore. I was thinking about that in the middle of the night last night. No lie. So how would you cover your bag, cover your table, if you don't have newspaper? I guess you would have to get craft paper. I don't know. Or maybe one of those dollar, you used epoxy, not glue. $1.25 tablecloths. That's good, Nikki. That's exactly what I was trying to come up with. The really thin, cheap tablecloths. Oh, and you have dollar store placemats that you craft on. Nice. Okay, and you can get plastic at Dollar Tree. Yeah. Yeah. I always wonder what kind of poison is in that plastic, though, right? Oh, my goodness. Does anybody else watch Crunchy Mom? Really very crunchy? She's hilarious. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I think I'm at 29. So this is pretty good. Yay. Oh, yeah, they're cutting down trees. Shower curtain liners. Oh, you love really very crunchy? Me too. I love her too. I am just a little bit crunchy. I'm not really very crunchy, but I am a little bit crunchy. So, okay, and then you also use plastic tablecloths under the plastic placemats. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I don't buy anything that I'm going to use in the kitchen, plasticky or whatever, from Dollar Tree. Covers the walls when you sand. Lots of less mess when you're redoing a dresser. Good, Jessica. Good. Yeah, Nikki, really very crunchy. She's just so funny. She's so funny. And she's a crunchy mom. And I have been known to surreptitiously throw away plastic containers that came from the Dollar Tree. This is a cotton kitchen sponge. Hey, Miguel, good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Ellie. And so I've done 30 rows right now. So this is actually going to be the size of the cotton kitchen sponge. So now what I need to do is attach, along with this cotton, the scrubby yarn, and then do enough rows because that's going to be a double. So it's going to be extra thick. Her poor husband, hey, listen, they're making lots of money. She and her husband make enough money that he got to quit his own job. And now he has his own company, his own production company. So, you were out with your chickens and your gosling. So anyway, then I just attach the scrubby yarn, and I make enough rows so that it will be this wide. And then I fold it into 3s and then sew all around the edge, and it becomes a kitchen sponge with scrubby on one side and cotton on the other. So that is what this is. And I'm done with this part, and I didn't bring any scrubby yarn out with me. So as you can see, one of those, you know, of course I'm going to use a little bit with the scrubby yarn. You can usually get 2 out of a roll of yarn, of cotton yarn. So that's good. Yeah. Sounds like it kind of calmed down a little bit, right? Okay, Alice says, I do lots of crafts with friends, so each has their own placemat. That's nice. That's nice. Yay! All right, my dears. Well, I am going to run, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week. I will see you on Friday. And, you know, let's just keep going. If you're losing your Crojo, if the cold weather where you are, oh, thank you, Ellie. And I actually have a tutorial on that. Oh, you used your basic pattern for shower scrubbies. Good. You make them smaller, leave one end open, and insert a bar of soap. I love that. I love that, Alice. That's awesome. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of the week. I will see you on Friday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to everybody, and I'll see you next time.